Hello and welcome to the show. No, your eyes do not deceive you. I have indeed got a Reliant Robin on GTA 5, and I knew as soon as I saw this mod that I was going to have to take it up against the army. Yes, the three-wheeled car is going to try and outmaneuver the army. And this is likely to be rather difficult because, well, it has very much got the Top Gear physics applied to it. It'll roll over incredibly easy. The cars used on Top Gear, I believe they had to put lots of weights in the roof and so on to make them roll. I can't get it to roll over now, typically, or at least it'll go up on its side very easily. Yeah, the actual Top Gear cars, they had to put a lot of weights in it to make them kind of want to fall over as easily. And this one here will do exactly the same. It's got a really good handling file to make it do very silly stuff. Hey, there we go. A very FailRace vehicle. However, this is not going to help when it comes to outmaneuvering the army because, well, slaloming out of trouble is kind of quite critical, and you try and do that with this car, and many issues will befall you. So, yeah, we're going to have some probably scary times. Let's wait and see with what we might get. I actually started slightly cheatily further up the road here. That will help us out. Oh God, okay. I thought I might be able to do at least a little bit of that. Nope. Oh, we're gone. Well, it took us about 20 seconds, not even 20 seconds, 10 seconds into our chase, and it's off. Yeah, sure. Let's go that. Let's go that way. That does actually help me out ever so slightly. Oh, no, that doesn't help me out, though. That doesn't help me out at all. Hello. Hey, we're back on our roof again. I think we spent more time on our roof than we have on our wheels so far. I'm not sure off-roading is a great idea with this vehicle particularly. It doesn't really seem to like dealing with bumps very well. Oh, God. And, yeah. Oh, good God. The train was a lot closer than I thought it was. That was a small, panicky moment. I'm kind of glad I hadn't noticed where it was, otherwise, because I could kind of turn normally to carry on. And sudden train there. One of the army cars got through, one of them got splattered. Can we actually make the turn on towards the motorway? Yes, we can. Uh-oh. I was in the air, and this thing's got the best of turning it on the ground. And yeah, in the air, heading towards a barracks is not a pleasant experience. Well done, army guys, for crashing your vehicles. Oh. Probably not a good idea. It's not a good idea to watch the army vehicles crashing, because when we come back to, well, trying to dodge an oncoming vehicle, I can't turn this. I wanted to try and trick it to go one way so that I could, well, that helps me out a lot. There's going to be a gap there. It's just you little sod. He left a gap, and then I was happy to go through it, and then it just gave enough of a nudge. That's all it took. Oh. To, yeah, put me in a barrier, and that's the kind of crash that really hurts a car. We want to avoid that kind of impact if we can. Fortunately, now we have got a little bit of a breather. I have to say, this thing is not that slow in a straight line. It's doing 85 miles an hour, so while our main concerns are indeed the handling and wanting to fall over, speed is not terrible. You know, it's distinctly average for a GTA 5 car, which does kind of give me some hope that this might be vaguely doable. We're not going to outrun the helicopters in a straight line, no, but we can give them some issues, and maybe if I can survive to the city, we can... Oh, uh-oh, flying Reliant Robin. I tried to gather that one up in time, but nope, no luck there whatsoever. Oh, no. More time on our roof. The barracks has added some damage. We've lost both of our doors as the Messer came in there to help us out. Go! Ooh, Crusaders. Cars everywhere. Cars everywhere. Get us back on the road. Find a gap. There's a gap somewhere around there. Ugh. Stop going on your side, please. That would be really helpful. Oh, trying to just change direction, and this is so tough. We've almost made it to the city amazingly. Can't believe we've got this far. Dodge out of the way of that one, but then when you come back across, be careful, because it wants to tip and twist and do silly things. They're going up. Oh, I thought he was far enough up. He wasn't. Well, there. I bullied an army jeep into, well, a concrete wall. I think that is small victories. Small victories are what we're going to have to take with the Reliant Robin in this one here. Oh, no. It's no good flashing your lights at me. I know you're there. I just can't... I can't turn out of the way in time, because we'll get caught. Oh, no. This is so difficult. I can't. It's not actually. You've pinned me. The game won't let me roll the other way. No! Don't let me be defeated there. Don't let me be defeated there. Come on, Robin. We can. Oh, that's not a fun sight at all. Run! There's smoke. Lots of smoke at the front. Oh, there's fire as well. Fire bad. Fire bad. Lots of fire now. It's gone. Bugger. Well, we got to the city at least. I mean, it could have done worse. That's really quite difficult. Okay, so first attempt kind of didn't go to plan as far as getting away is concerned. We took a lot of damage. We took a lot of damage very quickly as well. We kind of got most of the way to the city without it being too bad, and then all of a sudden it all piled up and then we caught fire. So we're going to have to try and avoid taking as much damage. Now that's going to be difficult. Oh god, no. These bloody... So normally the bushes cause problems because they pull cars sideways, and that will, you know, spin you round or throw you off course if you're trying to race somewhere. The issue with this is it pulls the car sideways, which then rolls the vehicle over, even if we're going very, very slowly. So bushes are bad. I was about to say motorways are equally bad in that... Oh, don't fall in the horrible ditch. Oh, we've gone round. That was an impressive little bit of breakdancing from the Reliant. Yeah, the motorway is quite dangerous. We take a lot of damage on the motorway because we can't swerve out of the way. Barracks and so on will fly into a stricken car. The helicopters, I think, are inevitable. I can't do anything about shaking them out here. We're not quick enough. We're not quick enough to evade the choppers. I'm wondering if, while it's not ideal, because this doesn't like going off-road, if heading off-road might not be such a bad idea. It'll get us away from the cars, and I think the cars... Oh, God. The cars pushing us around are probably a bigger concern than flipping it going off-road. It's only minorly a bigger concern, but, yeah. Ooh, bloody hell. Are we going to be... Okay, that's not an army vehicle, so it doesn't matter. Completely forgot about the messer. One of the other problems... So normally when you're being followed by an army car, if you want to stop them from ramming you, you have to swerve down the road, and it will do the trick. Oh, no. No, flip. Go, back again. J-turn. Well, J-turn to roll to maybe get moving again. What earth engine have we got in the front? That's... Pretty sure that's not the engine a Reliant Robin had, but never mind. I've got distracted again where I was going. Yeah, vehicles following. You kind of wiggle from side to side to try and stop them from tailgating you and from ramming you. That works fine in a normal car, but in this you do it, you either roll over or you don't turn because the front end gets caught on the ground and you just got to skate along on the front end. So weaving to stop them from ramming you, whoa, is not a good idea. Also, going across a small bump with a bush the other side is equally a bad idea because you do a front flip. There goes the door. However, we have, aside from a couple of shunts from a messer, we have managed to avoid the worst of things. Uh-oh, we're going over again, aren't we? Yep, 1.5. 1.5 rolls, and this might not actually be good for exposed fuel tank. Just roll over. Please roll over and get going again. Yeah, the fuel tank is lovely. It's exposed, but I'm sat there on my roof. Fortunately, the helicopters haven't made the most of it. This was probably not the best. This is not the best way to go at all for this car. It is too bumpy, too many bushes, far too off-road, basically. However, we kind of need to do something like this to stop the car from getting destroyed elsewhere. I'm not sure what's going to be the... Normally, the motorway will be the best tactic. Normally, heading along the motorway is a great idea, or if your car is capable, going off-road here also works very, very well, but this is capable of neither. And there isn't really a good alternative plan. We aren't fast enough to lose the army anywhere else outside the city. We have enough acceleration to perhaps cause them a couple of issues here. But anywhere else is just too open, and they will have enough vehicles spawning in, giving chase. Oh, please get out of the way, Crusader. Fine, you know what, we're going this way. Ah, you listened. Thank you. Oh, very kind of you. I am impressed. Right. We're into the city for attempt number 2 around here. Let's not get rolled over immediately. That would be quite awful. Oh, God. always worried about wherever I end up, well, wherever I am heading, whatever direction, trying to turn at high speeds. You want to be so gentle and do such small little movements, and then trying to do small little movements to not roll, you end up not doing enough movement to avoid the bloody army car. That is the issue here. Uh-oh, we're wiggling from side to side. How far if it wasn't army cars around, it would be a much more entertaining game of how far can you go on your side. There are army cars, and there are army cars down that way, and we're kind of inadvertently playing that game. Ooh, we got some oversteer. Some oversteer from a Reliant Robin. There you go. Really have seen everything today. Nope, can't get turned. When we are stuck up on our side, we can't turn the car, which is not helpful. Oh, fly actually flew quite neatly across that little jump. The barracks is busy getting lost. Ooh, dividers mean they can't come and bully my car. That is lovely. Unfortunately, there's a Crusader up there trying to slow me down. We're going to go this way. I have a plan. It probably is not going to work. Oh, no! Oh, okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're... Oh no, can I actually get it up though? Come on, there we go, we can. We've righted the Robin. My plan was to go to a car park, because my preferred giant car park is just around the corner. That Crusader did put a slight dampener on plans, launching me onto a small bridge, but nevertheless, we are down from said small bridge and now into the car park. This is, is a nice shiny sports car. The difficulty with this is, while I have acceleration, I'm not sure I can maintain the speed climbing the car park that is required to get far enough ahead. It is going to be a very, very dodgy maneuver. I'm going quite slowly around here to make sure that we do not roll over. Now, from previous experience, the best spot for hiding is up this end. Oh, they saw me. Where did they see me? Must have been a helicopter. I think I might be buggered then. This is the best spot for hiding. A helicopter must have seen me through the side of the car park. I went up the alternate slope, hoping that if a car followed me in here, that they would follow me up the sort of the far end, and they'd crash about and get stuck trying to climb up the top of the car park. That was the hope. I don't think it's worked, because I think a helicopter saw me too long into this climb. I don't think the cooldown time is going to have enough time to reset, because the police are walking up the stairs or driving up the ramp beside me, or kind of in front of me technically. I haven't seen them though, and I do have the option, if they do appear to the left or to the right, I can dive the other way just to extend that timer by a little bit longer. Where are they? Where are they? This is oh, there they are. Crap. Please don't be a helicopter. Please don't be a helicopter up here. Just inch along, crawl along, try and extend it for as long as we can. We might have to shoot along. We did it! The Reliant Robin, there we go. I will get the sentence out eventually. I know the name of the car. I've crashed it in a wall. Has outmaneuvered the army. Suck it, wherever you are. Oh, I think they did come up that ramp briefly to come look for me. Yeah, there are so many guys around here. I definitely made the right call. Haha! I got away from you, and I only have 3 wheels and fell over 90% of the time. It did it. I really wasn't sure that I was going to be capable of doing it. I really didn't think that would it would have enough speed to climb up the ramps fast enough, and it got spotted halfway up as well, but it was just about good enough. The acceleration is actually acceptable. Oopsie. Well, this is likely to end poorly for me, but wow, we actually outran a 5-star wanted rating with this. Oh, and bounce and a roll to finish. Hey, there we go. A celebratory roll and everything. I'm slightly amazed when you see its trouble it has getting across a curb. You understand why I am rightfully amazed by that. It actually could manage it. Well, seeing as it's got away from the police inside the city, we're going to have to give it another challenge. Well, as is customary with a car that has successfully evaded the army inside the city, we're going to try and tackle the dangerous road. To be honest, if this can even make it to the dangerous road, I think it'll be doing pretty well. It's a fairly tough drive across there, and while we are again going to stick to mostly off-road to try and avoid the heavy collisions with other vehicles, that's still not going to be damage-free out there. The Messes and Crusaders and so on are far faster than I am out on that surface, so they could come and say hello, or they could get immediate revenge. Ouch. That is a big shunt to have started with. Yeah, they are probably quick enough that they can follow me off-road no problem, because I can't take any speed with this car. If we can get it in a straight line, I might be alright at firing it for a little while, but it's not going to last very long in a straight line. A bush or a bump is going to cause mega problems for it. No! 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 I've been defeated immediately. Not quite as defeated as that army jeep had been, but I have been defeated immediately. Ah. Well, this attempt didn't go to plan, unless Reliant do it impressive. No, not going to do an impressive stunt, are we, to get out of here? There is nothing that I can do. We have been defeated immediately by the army. Congratulations, they've got their revenge for their embarrassing failure last time out, which it was a relatively embarrassing failure. They have got their revenge immediately by putting me in a storm drain. Well, I think we can say the army have won this one. Okay, we will try again. Going to the dangerous road. We did not succeed very well on that previous attempt. Credit to the army for that. As I was saying, getting to the dangerous road is, as just proved, going to be rather tough in the case of this vehicle. I am hoping we can make it to it. Along it, I think, is very unlikely. Oh, bloody hell, I can't make that turn. Incredibly, oh no, army vehicles are everywhere. Army vehicles are causing big problems for me. No, okay, we found a gap. I really thought the barracks was going to make a nuisance of itself. Thankfully it didn't, so we've got away from there. But actually that's a relatively small number of army cars have headed down directly towards me, and I might be far enough away that they aren't going to push me in the storm drain again. The barracks is turning to come this way, but he is way too far away, although the bushes are not helping there. He is way too far away to do anything. Again, getting shot back by the helicopters. They're doing a pretty good job, or either they're aiming. Well, already we are closer to the dangerous road than we got last time out. We're going to have to go, as much as I don't want to, particularly, we are going to have to go full off-road, though, to make it. The road route out that way is okay for a high-performance car, but this that is having issues slaloming out of the way on a motorway, when things get really narrow, it's not going to work. So we're having to take the off-road route through here, and then we will kind of bound our way across the dunes, really test the off-road ability, or more likely test how many rolls we can do before the car explodes. That's probably what I foresee coming, but you guys, if you've watched many of my videos, will know that that's kind of how things go anyway. Lots of cars get rolled, and, well, when it rolls as easily as this, it's extra rolls, basically. Okay, soaring through the air with... Really? We do such an elegant soar and a lovely landing, and then we just clip a post on the landing, and we twist. And that's all it takes to roll this bloody car. Ah, that's it. Uh-oh. Bouncy bits are not so good. If we could have just nice smooth off-road areas would be good. Like with the runway, the runway won't work because the army gets spawned on it. So, rocks, brakes, good enough. Almost to avoid it. Not quite though. I really thought I'd actually got stopped enough to turn and get out of the way of that one. Apparently, I had not. Well, we live and learn, I guess. I've stopped counting rolls with this one. It will be many. I think it's about 5 so far in this single chase. Never mind the other ones. Yeah. This bit's probably not too safe to be on. Yeah, the army are going to be here, so we're going to go this way. Avoid. Let's say avoid. We've got to be very careful in the... No! Okay, we just about clung on for dear life there. Even at very low speeds, if we clip something, that can still be enough, whether it be a barrier, a wooden post somewhere, or just a slight hill in the terrain. We clip something is still going to be more than enough to send the Robin tumbling. So, we're going to go over again, aren't we? Yep. Not a... well, I mean, it's onto its roof. Not quite a complete roll, but still, it's... oh! Dukes of Death! That would be much nicer than... oh, for God's sake. I was just getting going, god damn it. I think that is my punishment from the Robin for wanting to be driving a Dukes of Death. I think that was the punishment for... oh, no, they've got the fuel tank. I think we tumble too much going out here. We go on the road, we get bullied into submission by the much heavier, stronger cars. We go off-road and we tumble ourselves into submission. Because, of course, when we're stuck on our backs, it is a very, very easy target. But you can see, you've seen the fuel tank a number of times. Very easy target for a helicopter to get with a bullet. However, we are not out yet. We have a limited time, that much is for sure. Maybe we can limp our way to the start of the dangerous road. That'll still be a triumph of sorts for the Reliant. I would still be quite... I'd be quite pleased to simply get there. It's going to be tough, though. Oh, Hummer save... no, Hummer, you didn't save me. I don't know why I thought it would save me, but never mind. No, I can't afford this. I can't afford this. There's fire. We're not going to make the dangerous road. That much is for sure. We maybe make the first bridge. No. Nope, not even that. Turns out the Reliant Robin probably not your best choice of getaway vehicle. With some luck and hiding in a car park, amazingly it can. Really didn't think it would be able to. Amazingly, I kept it alive long enough to get it in a car park and got to the top quick enough that it could get away. But, and it is a very big but, the car is fragile, a leaky fuel tank, and falls over a lot. Put all of that together, and yeah, as you would expect, not a particularly good getaway car. It's doable, though. Also, lots of fun to mess about with if you want a car to roll over plenty and generally do silly stunts. As ever, I will put links to all of the mods that I've used in the description, so you can download them, have a go with them yourself. But that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.